In this edition of JCAV Sports, the spotlight is on Cavalier men's baseball coach Kent Shelley. There are few people that can remember Cavalier men's baseball without head coach Kent Shelley. For over 25 years, he's been the guiding force behind one of the most successful programs in junior college baseball.
Nice guy, but he's not afraid to jump your ass if you do something wrong. He'll be the first one. He can choose somebody out with the best of them, no doubt. So, he makes sure you stay in line.
Things that I got from him as a coach, and I'd say that probably the biggest one was his competitive drive, his competitive spirit. Just a tremendous competitor, never wanted to lose and was willing to work his tail off to make sure that we were winners. And that's what life is all about, being a winner and doing it in the right way. And I think that's what Coach Shelley, Shelley's all about.
Actually, he lets us do our own thing. He likes to call hit and runs. Obviously coaching third, he'll take over the game when he needs to, but most of all, he's very laid back, lets us do our thing, and lets us do our own work and get after it.
Well, Coach has always been there. Anytime I've needed anything, anytime I've had anything I might need him for, he's always been willing to be there. I've always seen him as a great dad, a great role model for me to be a dad, and always seen him have a great relationship with his wife here on campus too.
Being married to Coach Shelley also means being married to baseball.
I felt that way, I guess, when our kids were younger and there was so much to do, with children. Sometimes you felt like you were raising them on your own, but we've always gone, the girls and I have always gone to the games, traveled, and the ones here as well. So we've never really felt like we're, like I'm a baseball widow. We've always been involved in the game with Kent. Probably the thing that we do at our house all the time once baseball season starts is watch the Weather Channel all day long. And so we always tease him about that piece of it. He wants to know when the rain is coming or the snow, and can they get a game in, and how many innings they can get in. He truly has a passion for the game.
The coach has touched a lot of lives in the last 25 years. We honor Coach Kent Shelley for his contribution to the players he has guided. He is truly a leader in his sport and a role model for his players.
I'm a junior college guy, and that's where my heart is, to be able to take these kids out of high school and work with them for 2 years. I refer to it as passion. I have a great passion for the game. I see myself as an ambassador for the game, and we're always trying to look at ways to improve our game and make it great for our coaches, but most importantly, make it great for our kids. So I probably coach differently today than I did 25 years ago.
He's mellowed out a little bit, I have to say. I guess with more experience, you kind of let things go a little bit and you don't get all tense up like he used to, and he kind of lets things slide under the radar, whereas back in the day, he probably wouldn't have let some of those things slide. Just the little things, like the boys used to not be able to wear their hats backwards. That was a thing, and now they do it all the time, and he doesn't care.
I think he's mellowed a little bit as he's gotten older. I think that I did too as a coach. When I had Coach Shelley, he was a fireball, and you always knew he cared about you, but he was also there to get on you when you needed to be gotten on. And there were some definite lessons that I learned from him, and some chewing outs that I probably needed, and helped me out still today.
My philosophy is probably a lot different than a lot of coaches. I'm much more concerned about my kids getting their AA degrees and their bachelor's and their master's, their PhDs. I'm much more concerned about my kids returning to their community, becoming civic leaders, community role models. I'm much more concerned about my kids someday becoming great husbands, but most of all, I'm much more concerned about my kids someday being the greatest father to walk the face of this earth.
Today's game has a special significance for Coach Shelley. The Cavaliers brought home his 700th career win. That's quite an event for any coach. He told us how he felt.
That's a fun game today, to be down 2 in the 9th and have to put up 2 and 3 to win. And I had my sophomores in the right spot. The thing about 700 wins, seriously, it means I'm getting older and I've been here a long time. I've truly been blessed with, again, tremendous coaches and players through the years, and today's just another testimony to that. I just have great coaches and great players who stepped up and did the things necessary to give me that 700th.
Congratulations, Coach, for giving your best at being a success. I'm Chris Wright with JCAV Sports.